Welcome back, Tamers, to the King's Court. We have a match with our Digimon locals between Gallant on the left and Magnamon X on the right. Gallant starts off with Geo and training. Magnum goes Vmon, Eevee, and Boomerang boosts to respond, taking the Searcher Vmon. Before we get too far into it, guys, we're on the road to 500 subscribers, so if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so you know when we upload consistently. Also, make sure to check our social medias. Link will be down below in the description box. Funny enough, I feel this matchup is that gif of Raiden punching Senator Armstrong. You know which gif I'm talking about. If Isaac finds it, he'll put it up. So promotes to Guillamon. Digivolves to Geo X. Geo X is look top 3. Add, I believe it is a Growl and a X antibody. And then ditches 1, I believe. So adds the Growlmon X. Because he does not trash one, which is fine. He has a 1 memory, so he's going to have to decide if he wants to pass turn at 1 or if he's going to try to go up a little farther. Sorry, there was a little bump with the camera. Puts the X antibody underneath. Pops the training, goes into Growl X. Growl X will draw him to draw 1. And ditch a Takata. And get the effect out deletion, play a Guillamon. Swing, draw 1. Heaven's Judgment will kill it, but he'll be able to play back down the Searcher Guillamon. Look top 4, add a Gallant and a Takata. Max value. The maximum value. Max value! And then, if he has another Geo X, it kind of makes sense, but he'll just play down Red Memory Boost and grab probably the Growl. Now, I don't know if he's going to have the Growl X or just a Growlmon. Excuse me. He grabs a Growl. Or does he? Make up your mind. Need to know. So he grabs the Growlmon. Passes the turn at 3. Or at 2. Alright. Magna's going to get a deal off for 3. Go into the Royal Knights Magnamon. Pop the Blue Boost. Go to 3. And I believe he Digivolves into Magna X. So now it's unaffected. And basically he's huge. It's, I believe, currently the A gets 2k, so it's currently 3k, so I believe it's like 18k right now. Well, 18k on his turn, I believe. So now it is up. So now he'll go into Growl. If he doesn't have Takado, plays the Takado. And he can add the Warp Takado, I believe. Or it's one of them. I forget which one that is. There are 3 different Takados, and I think the 4-drop is a Warper. But I could be wrong. So he's got to figure out how to deal with that Magna X eventually. He can swing, he's going to block, that's fine. You can play the Red Scramble for no effect to choke no one. So Magna X is going to swing to security, untap, get its immunity once again, swing again. I mean, any of the Vmon evolutions, even if we evolve in the back, plays a Davis. to play the Vmon, the top 3, maximum value. Grabs a Magna X and a Davis. So, beginning of turn, he's going to proc the Scramble to top deck something and then play something out. Because he's going to be able to probably go top deck something and then play the, excuse me, something in my throat. Probably play the Searcher Gallantmon, because it's the best one to add. And then we'll look top 4. Add a Growlmon and a Tocado if he sees it. Add the Growl X. Then draw for turn, promote this out. Gain memory because of the Tocado. Digivolves to Gallantmon X. Adds X antibody and a Gallant, if I remember correctly. Adds the newer Gallant, that if you have 0 memory, it's basically unaffected by Digimon effects. Digivolves into Growl. Deletes that. Gains back 1 memory. Digivolves to Growl X effect. Draw a Ditch. And then plays a Gallantmon if it gets deleted. Pops the boost to go to 4. Digivolves in the Growl. I believe that is it would Digivolve into a Gallant. Digivolves into Growl X. Or War Growl X. Makes a huge stack. Can play a Growlmon, I believe, on deletion. So he can play both a Growl and a Geo off of that stack, I believe, if it dies. Pretty spoopy. Tucking the X antibody underneath. He does not have Blitz, so he'd have to, if he wants to use X antibody, he has to swing now. And we know he searched Gallant X, so we know that's in his hand. And he needs to be kind of aware of the memory he's going to give him here, because he can just build another Magna X, and then that's going to be something that's going to be hard to deal with. So he's going to play Scramble. No, he's not. I am wrong. I'm going to swing. Big draw 1. Effect Digivolve into Gallant X, I believe. So it won't delete. It won't delete. It'll try to delete. Can't delete it, so it'll trash top, I believe. And then Gallant will unsuspend. And gain 4K. I believe the boost Gallant is actually bigger than Magna X right here. So if Magna X blocks, Magna X would have the Armor Purge. But we did see him add another Magna X, so it's really not a big issue if he does. I believe Gallant is slightly bigger. Oh no, Gallant was only big enough, was able to crash. But he's able to play down a Growl, and a Geo from this. So maybe not the most favorable trade. Plays the Search Gallantmon. Adding the War Growl X, tucking the rest of the bottom. So yeah, that's tough to say if that was like the most worth trade. it gets the War Girl, it gets the Magna X off the board, but and then using the Takado to end of turn warp the Takado into. Oh yeah, it's end of turn warp the Takado into use the Takado and the Geo to warp into a Gallant. And at Elite, he draws. He should be able to play a Vmon either from hand or trash if he chooses to. Yeah, play Searcher Vmon. Once again, attains maximum value, especially drawing into the Magnamon that lets him trash sources and then bounce something back. That can be really good in this matchup because it can kind of eliminate the ability of ace plays. So he's at 5. So he'll probably go with that Magnamon and then bounce the Geo to hit. Because I believe he trashes 2 sources. Oh, trashes 1 for each color. So he'll trash 1 from Gallant. And then probably bounce the Geomon to hand. So it'll be for 2 to Digivolve the Vmon. If he Digivolves that Vmon, it'll be only for 2. If he chooses to. This game is a lot closer than you'd expect because it is just basically the famous JoJo punching pose. That's literally what this is like matchup. Consideration the plays. So yeah, Magnamon will strip the War Growl and then bounce the Geo to hand, and he will probably just Digivolve into Magna X, gaining the immunity for the turn. I mean, no, he's gonna Miraculous Golden Mega Knight, Digivolve into Magna X. Magna X will gain the immunity. He'll swing with Vmon. Okay, this is where I feel like this order was a little bit different. He should have Digivolved into. He should have swung with Magna X first. Because now you're not going to have Magna X unsuspend and gain another 3k DP. But. So he's going to Crimson Mode Ace. But now he can't. But now you really can't block with the. I mean, you could block with the Magna Ace. Alright, he's going to Blinding Rays to give him the immunity again. Or, excuse me, make him now bigger. Make it, I believe it's 18k. He's going to Final Zubagon Punch for 2 checks with Reboot. For huge. For massive. Unsuspend. And then he has Blitz Omni for game. Yeah, that's kind of how this game goes. Like, how that was going to go. I mean, Gallant really couldn't do anything because you didn't predict the Miraculous Mega Knight. You know, it's that 1 for a reason. Also, I could be wrong, but I don't. Okay, you use Blinding Ray. You can choose to use Magna X's unsuspended because I was like, wait, shouldn't have been unsuspended on the Blinding Ray, so it would not have been able to unsuspend. But no, you don't have to do it that way. Okay, making sure I don't play Magna X. If I play any wall deck, I play Tyrant Kabuterimon, which has an okay matchup against Magna X. I actually don't know the Gallant matchup. I actually would really want to test that. I should test that later. By the way, if you guys want to see updated Tyrant, let me know. On a related note, just trying to figure out content coming up for Digimon. Because, you know, we're in a new set. Alright, we're getting to the shuffling, the Les Shuffle. I feel this matchup, again, is very balanced. Oh, it can be. So we're going to... Oh, he's not even going to mulligan. He's not going to check if we have the mulligan or not. He decided to keep it. Because he already put a security out. He's like, I already did it. Back. And he's doing one last pile shuffle just to make sure his hand is going to be kind of good. I mean, Magna has so many searchers in the deck, it's kind of hard to get a bad hand unless you don't see any Vmon starting off. Which is kind of weird, because you should be able to see Vmon all the time. So 5 security out. Gallantmon starts, hatches the Digimon, Digivolves into the Searcher Geo, and plays down Rush Geo, and that is probably just to have it in trash for the late game because of being able to bring it out with the effect. Oh, he's playing the Unsuspend, he's playing the Searcher, or not the Searcher, the EX1 Vmon. Training as the Ryugamon, I think it's how it's called. I don't know these games, man. Swings a Rush, promotes, swings the Rush Geo, dies. Digivolves the Geo X, top 3. Maximum value, I believe. Yep. Digivolves to Growlmon. If he has a Takato, he can play for free. Plays down the 4-drop Takato, the memory setter. Does he have Le Growl X? X antibody, swing, swing. Wargrowl X. That works too. So it is big. Deletes that. Gains back 1 memory. And draws 1. And on deletion, I believe it will play back a Growlmon. Hits Paladin mode. Dies. Oh, does not play anything out. I guess I was wrong. Digivolves into Magna in the back. Ryugamon. Okay, so I was like, Which means Magna X is coming next turn, so. So yeah, with Magna X coming out probably in the next turn, you gotta kind of get ready for it. And Magna X will be a 15k, I believe. Claiming your choice, you want to leave him at 1. 2. Because that'll make Magna X going to be. There's another training. As I believe it's going to have to scramble. He's going to have to scramble. Because I would. And then. Plays another scramble. Gets Vmon. Goes to Reap because of Takato. Digivolves to Growl X. Draw 1. Ditch 1, I believe. And I believe you can play a Geo from trash. But with nothing in raising, this is kind of spooky. Because without anything in raising, it's like if this stack goes down, which it probably will, honestly, okay, he's going to have to deal with the effects of having a Magna X coming out soon. So ditch is something else. Because I think that's do ditch 2, I think. I forget. Anyway, so now he's considering what he wants to do here. Digivolve for 3 into Wargrowl. Wargrowl can Digivolve into a Gallant if it has opponent has no Digimon. For a cost of 2 less, I believe. And Digivolve into Gallant X to gain the immunity, if I remember correctly. Trash top its security, and then it gains. It has immunity. I mean, it is the best case scenario. Going into this kind of forces Magna X to come out now. Because if it doesn't, like, Gallant X can basically end the game on 2 checks. Because it'll swing once, be big, swing again, and then if he drops Rush Geo, he's basically got it. Excuse me. Plays the V. Oh, he's just putting the Vmon down so Gallant can't unsuspend. Because if it doesn't delete... No, I know. It doesn't delete. It trashes. So... he's trying to play around the ability to trash security. He plays the Scramble. Draws. Digivolves into Geo X. I mean, without Rush Staccato, like, plays another 3-drop Staccato. Because if he had the Rush Staccato, he could probably swing, and he could probably go into Gallant Crimson mode, swing for game, because that'll trash probably the 2 source security left for every 10 in trash. And I believe I believe Gallant's trash is big enough. Unsuspend, delete. Gain the memory back, but I don't believe Gallant X unsuspends. Oh no, it should unsuspend, but I don't believe it trashes. I don't believe it has security. Or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. I am pretty sure I am. Okay, you have X antibody in hand. Why didn't you put it underneath the Gallant X? I think that would have fulfilled all the requirements it needed. But I could be wrong once again. And I'm saying I'm wrong because I don't know. I don't play red. I play green. Or black. Gonna play down. Pass him to his 3. Blue Scramble. Gonna probably top deck Magna X. And gets to play a Vmon from trash. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna play that one. I guarantee you he put Magna X on top. Because at least I would have done that. I would have put Magna X on top. Miraculous Mega Knight. You need to have Armor Form in trying to use it, I believe. I could be wrong. I think you can only use it's not meeting color requirements if you have an Armor Form. He currently doesn't, so that is a misplay, I believe. Hey guys, post-editing Michael here. Just so you know, yeah, there was 2 different misplays on this one particular play. The Huangzomon is not Armor Form, so it does not have the ability to ignore color requirements for Awakening the Golden Knight. And on top of that, you can only Digivolve a Digimon Armor Form using Awakening the Golden Knight. So it's a double misplay there, but as you saw in the video, it really doesn't matter. But still want to point it out anyway. Okay, now you can continue. Yeah, I believe Miraculous Mega Knight, you need to have an Armor Form and trash to ignore... Armor Form on field to ignore its color requirements, so... that is a misplay, but I don't know how much it's going to affect this matchup. So training into the Flame Dramon. The Raid Flame Dramon is really good. It'll trash it. It'll add security to hand when it raids into something, but... I don't know. I do not know how this will go. Excuse me. I say I don't play Armor, but I do know Armor how to play it. I do know how to. I did play a little bit of it when I first was playing it. I played the OG Armor Rush. So it's going to swing 2 checks. Cool Boy will trigger. Probably can only grab the Growl X, which is actually pretty good value. The second check. Another Cool Boy. God, if Gallant lives this turn, it's going to be a... I'm thinking. He's gonna probably leave Magna X unsuspended. Oh, I mean, he can swing with it because it's gonna unsuspend anyway. He's gonna swing security again. Training. I believe only if it raids, it bounces the security to the hand. I mean, the Magic player is swinging smart. He's just gonna Heaven's Judgment to make sure that the Gallant's not on the field anymore. It'll unsuspend. It's huge. It's huge. So he's at a lot of memory, so this turn is going to be pretty nasty. Did you want to growl X? Draw 1, use Growl's effect to draw. Draw and I believe discard. Then both Cool Boys will trigger, gain 2 memory, draw 2 cards. Because it evolves the same level as X Antibody. Excuse me. And then they devolve into the War Groundmon, deletes something, and if it doesn't delete, it would digivolve into something. So he's gonna try to delete the Flame Dramon. I don't think it can. Digivolve into War Growl X. Or X will delete that. Armor Purge it out. Digivolve into Gallant. Deletes that. And I believe it gains it gains some memory. I believe it also has the effect to gain Blocker, which will be massive. Magna X, I believe, right now, because of its boost, is currently at 18k, so we need to kind of play this out properly smart. But I believe he does okay, so depending on what the DP gets to, on the eventual Gallant X that's going to be coming out. So Gallant X is going to attempt to delete, won't delete it, so it will trash the security. And I believe Gallant X is huge. I believe it is. So now Magnamon X will gain another copy of immunity, so now I believe it is at 21k. I don't think Gallant is big enough to beat over, but I believe he does have the ability to play a Gallantmon on from trash if he gets deleted. Swing when attacking. Draw. So currently has immunity, has big DP. I think Gallant is not big enough to. Yeah, armor purges, but he's able to play a Gallantmon down. He's going to play the Rush Geo. If there are 20 more cards in Trash Geo, yeah. You know what would have sucked right there? If there was a Paladin mode Ace at hand. That would have sucked. So yeah, I don't know if the misplay about the Miraculous Mega Knight really meant anything. Because I don't believe the level 5 for Ryugamon or the bird has armor form. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So yeah, Miraculous Mega Knight, I believe, does need Armor Form and Trait to play without meeting color requirements. And if you saw the field, it was blue and red blue, so really there was no way he could play it, because I believe you need to have Armor Form and Trait to use it without meeting color requirements. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am, considering. I think you need to have Armor Form and Traits. So we're in the all-important Game 3, and we're going to see... Oh, I just noticed that they're both using Gallantmon mats. That's hilarious. This is a Clash of the Royal Knights. Speaking of Royal Knights, if you guys would like to see an updated Alphamon list, I could do that for you guys. There's not much updated to it, but I can do it. It'd be pretty fun to play it. Let me know what you guys think down below if you guys also want to see an updated Alphamon list. Because that is a Royal Knight I play. Plus, we are getting new Alphamon support, so... yeah. So, plays down Guilmon, plays down the Blitz Staccato, which means this is the first time we've seen it. Magnamon, gains no DP, and Magna X. That timer has started. So Digivolve into Growl. If he has a Staccato, he would play it. Already has a Staccato. Growl X. Growl X will allow him to draw. And the ditch. The easiest ditch is to just ditch the Rushed Geo for the easiest plays ever. Scramble, Digivolve into Growlmon. Growlmon would attempt to delete, doesn't delete anything, so it can Digivolve into a Gallant. Now, I don't know if it says it needs to be Gallant in name or just Gallantmon. So it's going to Digivolve into... I'm assuming he's named Gallant X here, which would be fine. But or does he have the other Gallant? Gallant would be fine too. Either Gallant would be fine right now. You need a Gallant. Goes into Gallant X. Gallant X attempts to pop. Can't pop, so it will then trash security, I believe. Yeah, which will reset Magnamon X's immunity. He has Blitz thanks to Staccato. And if Gallant dies, he can play a Guilmon from trash, I believe. But no, we're just going to take it. Okay. So, and now it's his turn, and I believe Staccato, I believe the Gallant X still has the effect to play from trash until the end of his opponent's turn, so... pretty good. I mean, an interesting trait here, I don't know if you would do it, is to maybe go Paladin mode Ace to bot deck the sources and then to strip and then bot deck. That way you don't have to deal with that effect for later. But I don't think you need to worry about it. And just plays the Davis, setting him to 1. Magna X's immunity should be gone, actually. Just putting that straight up right here. Magna X should not have his immunity up. Because he did not swing at security. He did not do anything like that. So Magna X currently has no immunity. It should not anyway. Because nothing happened to security last turn. So it should be fully swingable on, I think. I'm pretty sure. So it should be affected by everything because it should no longer have any protection because it did not. So Gallant will pop something. Draw 1. Should pop on attack. Pops. We'll swing 1 check. Again, Magna X should not have any protection. As of right now, it should not. Blue memory boost, it does now. At protection, it will Gallantmon unsuspend. Oh, well then, trash security. And Gallant's already used its protection, so, or not Gallant, Magna X, so he's gonna swing. If he swings right now, that's fine, because it's really not a big issue. He's gonna try to swing. It's gonna attempt to delete. No, it's not. And then it won't trash security, because it's already used that effect. And he's gonna take it. But you don't have Rush Geo, and well, he's gonna play the Geo X to basically search cards. Search Wargirl X and Protoform. Pretty nice. So Magna X is back down to base. He's gonna Digivolve the boost. Digivolve into Magnamon, gain. Well, it would gain DP, but there's no armor form in trash. So it's gonna swing at security. Currently, Magna X should be bit base. And I think we're considering that because pretty sure the Gallantmon player has a Crimson Mode Ace in hand. Yes, it does. It will pop the Magna X because Magna X is currently base. Because it pops up to 15k. But he gains DP up enough to be able to pop it. Yeah, then that's it. Because there's nothing much to do out of that. So, that was the game, guys. Gallantmon came in. New protection beat old protection. And that's how it goes. Battle of the Royal Knights continues. And we'll see y'all for the next ones. I've been Michael, the Golden State Kings. Hope you guys have a good one. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.